YouTube, greetings. How's everyone doing this lovely Sunday? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got my homeboy Tribe with me. Got my homegirl Ash with me.
Yeah, what up?
Shit.
Was good.
Hope everyone's having a safe Memorial Day weekend. If y'all have plans, to be real with y'all, if y'all have plans, but whether or not y'all going out or not, hope everyone's being safe. And if you do go out, just take good care of yourselves and whatnot. The album we are going to review today is Xscape with their second studio album, Off the Hook. This was released in 1995 on So Def, which was under Columbia Records. Singles albums known for are Feel So Good, Who Can I Run To, and Can't Hang. Also, Do You Want To was a single. Producers include Jermaine Dupri, Carl Solo, Organized Noise, and Daryl Simmons. All producers I mentioned. Also, the only guest appearance, well, besides Jermaine Dupri, of course, is MC Light. So just throwing that out there. All right, so I'm just gonna ask y'all how y'all got into Escape. I'm gonna start off with Ashley this time.
I got into Xscape because I've heard a couple of their songs from their first album, just kicking it and understanding, getting played on the radio a lot. And of course, a few of their songs that you mentioned that are singles, I've heard at least one or two of them on the radio as well. I was pretty familiar with them like beforehand, before they had their unsung episode, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and of course, I knew Candy and Tiny. They had songwriting credits when they did TLC's No Scrubs for the fan mail album that we went over last year, of course, as
Right.
well as other artists. And yeah, yeah, just the songs I just mentioned. I was really into them, and of course, I've watched their videos for that on what used to be VH1 Soul, but they changed it to BET Soul now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Yeah, forgive me because I think fireworks are going off outside of my apartment. Yeah, because I've been hearing a bunch of noise just now. Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, want to do it early. Yeah, but yeah, Escape. I've even listened to a couple of their songs from their third album, Traces of My Lipstick.
yes.
Yeah, that was a good album too. So I've heard that, and I've heard one song that they did. It was a cover for what was it? In the Rain for the Love Jones soundtrack.
Yeah, I gotta peep that song.
You haven't listened to that one?
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen Love Jones, so I gotta re-listen to the soundtrack.
Okay, yeah, but I know that soundtrack is still available on Amazon from what I've seen. It ain't that
Okay,
expensive.
okay.
Uh, I got into Escape with just watching the video for just kicking it, and
Hmm.
I'm on Video Music Box and MTV Video Soul, and then the remix came out for that. Um, picking up that album back in the day on cassette, and they were different. I mean, not different, but they were like a different type of R&B group to come out from Atlanta. All four of them could sing lead vocals, and you had Jermaine was blowing up at that time with Criss Cross and
Hmm.
the Brat, and it was just it was just real good R&B. Like I was heavy on the groups like SWV and Jodeci and they just brought that authentic R&B at the time to the genre. So I instantly liked them, and I think their first album is classic, and then listening to the second one and third one, and then when they broke up, it was like damn, like we lost a good group. You know what I'm saying? And I was happy that they came back together. I still hope they put out like a real solid album, but I was happy that they just put aside their differences and they came back together and come back to sing and they still got it. So that was just like my introduction to them. I don't really have like a big story for them.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, because pretty much my introduction to Escape was just hearing the song "Just Kicking It," which, like I said, if y'all saw the review of "Humming Coming At You," I said I love that track right there. And yeah, man, but like I said before, I think like most memories I have from listening to Escape came from like this album and stuff like that, especially the song "Who Can I Run To," like which I'm gonna say my thoughts on that. But other than that, yeah, man, that's just Escape right there. Y'all should know who they are. They were a group put on by Jermaine Dupri. They dropped the first album, Humming Coming At You, in 1993, which that was like a huge commercial success. And around that time too, they opened for R. Kelly during his 1993 or 94 tour. And there was some controversy that happened when Tamika actually got pregnant. She actually got pregnant around the tour, and her manager was about to kick her out of the group. But it was Latasha. She said if you kick Tamika out, you have to kick her out too because she can't see the group. She pretty much couldn't see the group like without her sister, if that makes sense. Family sticks together.
Mm-hmm.
And so between like 94 and up to 95, Escape pretty much was getting like they were pretty much considered like the ugly ducklings in comparison to like other R&B groups at the time, like the Envos and the TLCs. And they were because they had that like that thuggish look, with that the Jodeci influenced look, as I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys remember that one Biggie track, just playing Dreams, he pretty much like went in on Escape, like calling them ugly and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much Escape had a problem. I think like I want to say it was either Latasha or Tamika that had a problem with it because the day Biggie died, um he actually saw them at the Soul Train Awards after party or whatnot. He tried to apologize, but they weren't really trying to hear it. And that same night, that's when he, of course, passed away and whatnot. So rest in
Whoa,
peace. Yeah, not a lot of people know
I
that.
remember Reg telling me that too. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
that's my first time ever hearing that, and I didn't even know that. That's crazy
But
though.
I want to ask you something, Reg. When they get kicked off of the R. Kelly tour? Cause I saw R. Kelly in '94, but they wasn't on that tour, the Talkway tour.
I mean, I think they opened for him for like a few cities. I don't think it was like the whole tour; it was like a few cities. But since
Oh,
Oh,
he got
right. So by
pregnant,
the time they came to New York, they were already gone.
right?
hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, man. And so, if you guys watch the unsung episode,
Yeah.
Jermaine Green pretty much said that just playing Dream song haunted them, for like the rest of their career. And so Jermaine Dupri pretty much redefined them, and he said enough with like the baggy clothes into like the suits and like the makeup and whatnot. And so that's when you like the album has like more of like a soulful R&B sound. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this album came about.
Hmm.
And just in case y'all don't know, um, when it comes to Escape, of course y'all know that's Tiny. Well,
Yeah.
yes, that's Tiny right there. Y'all can see. I want to say that's Candy.
Yeah.
Um, I want to say this is Tamika,
Natasha,
Natasha, right?
Natasha. Yeah,
And
And then
Tamika's on the end.
yeah,
yeah.
I
Oh,
always get those mixed up sometimes, but yeah, very dope album cover. As y'all can see, for all of my like millennials, this is what you call a cord phone right here. It's a house phone.
yeah.
Not a lot of people know about that. That's
Right.
one.
Hmm.
But do you like it more when they did their first album cover, or were you glad that they changed their style up?
To be honest, I mean, I like both of the styles in different ways too. But I liked it more when they had this style because it's like they found, in my opinion, they found like their steez with this one.
Right.
Like
Okay.
Humming Coming At You was a great album, but like I mentioned, you can tell Dupree was heavily influenced. Like when it comes to some of the production, with like a lot of like the death row stuff, which not a bad thing because he wasn't the only producer. But with this one, he kind of had like more of a sensual sound to it.
Mhm.
See, and if you look at the comparison, like with TLC, like their first album, they had the
But
baggy
they had the
clothes and the
baggy
boots,
clothes and stuff. Yeah.
right? And then Crazy Sexy Cool, it got more sensual.
Yeah.
The
Right.
same with Xscape, it got more sensual with the second and third album. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like, cause with Crazy Sexy Cool, like Left Eye was barely on that album because she was going through her shit.
Yeah.
right,
So yeah, this is the liner notes right here. Um, I like each member giving out their thanks and shouting out label stuff. You know what I'm saying? And this picture of them without their glasses.
they look like they're more ready for business on that.
Right.
What with them
I would,
without the glasses?
yeah, I
Yeah,
would prefer this as the album cover to keep it above.
yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't do that. Use that though.
Around that time, it was like cool to wear. 90s was like the era where like a lot of people wore sunglasses inside or shades inside and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, album got 12 tracks. Let's get this shit started. All right, so track number one, "Do Your Thing." Pretty much like an intro track. It's like a little short cover of the Isaac Hayes song of the same name off the Shaft soundtrack. Very dope album, by the way. It starts off like with Jermaine Dupri, setting the whole tone, and Escape all harmonizing, doing their own like rendition of the Isaac Hayes song or whatnot. So yeah, pretty solid intro. You know, I think fans of Isaac Hayes might appreciate this track for what it is too. So I feel like it's pretty solid.
yeah. I thought it was good. They had the phone off the hook. That sound when it's off the hook.
Yeah.
To start off the intro, and we have Candy saying, "If you feel like you want to make love under the stars above, then love on." And you hear, the JD in the background. I thought it was cool. Nice little dope beat. Great way
Right.
to start the album.
Yeah. The intro it's pretty much a good way to start off the album, and of course, it gives listeners a chance to like get the concept of off the hook because the phone being off the hook and all that. But I feel like this rendition of the Isaac Hayes song was hands down pretty good, paying homage to him as well. Rest in peace, Isaac Hayes.
Yeah. Rest in peace, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Now track number two, "Feels So Good." Just beginning with this track alone, you can really tell the sound contrast of "Humming Coming At You." Like this is like one of my favorite Escape songs. Period. It definitely has that smooth mid 90s R&B beat, that kind of like that glossy kind of beat I love and shit like that. And fucking Candy and Latasha having the lead vocal, going back and forth or whatnot. Yeah, this is a very nice track. Definitely recommended. If you're having a little kickback or whatnot, if you're just kicking it with your female, your male or whatever. The video, I'm just gonna say like the videos for this album are some of my favorite videos like that he's ever done too. So the video is dope when they're all in black and they're all moving around and shit. Like I love that fucking video too. So yeah, feels so good. Definitely a very 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 dope track.
Definitely, I loved it. Like the video when they're like all in the shower, getting wet, and you got
Yes,
Jermaine in there, and it was a nice beat, nice vintage JD type of beat with the hi hats and the bass line, and it's like a ode to, like, I feel like it's like a ode to like their man that's pleasing them and satisfying them, and they're just giving props to like their significant other on that song, You see Candy singing you have a man, ladies, do you have how often do you have a man that makes you want to cry, a man that makes you want to laugh? And I think that's like the number one thing that women want in a relationship. Like, can your man, make you laugh? Can he make you cry? Like, does he pleasure you? And I think it was a dope ass song. Just definitely one of the best songs that they ever did. And
I
I like it. Right.
Yeah, "Feel So Good" was a great song. I've yet to see the video, of course, but with Candy and Tasha's vocals on the track, they did phenomenal with. JD with production, he always does his thing and comes out with a bang every time when it comes to the R&B side of things, and unforgettable track.
yeah, and like I said, like this is like my favorite era when it comes to Jermaine Dupri's production. Like when he was working with
Right.
Dave, and then even like some of the shit he did with Crisscross, I liked. The Brat the Funkified album that
Yes,
came out. We need to put some respect on that one day. One day
definitely.
we gotta put some respect on that album.
The album anniversary is next month, so
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Shit. Wanna do it on your channel?
yeah, we can whatever, man. It's all good.
All right, bet. We'll talk about that. So
And
yeah,
Ashley could come too. Ashley, you're also invited. So
hey,
Okay.
all right. All right, so yeah, like Jermaine, like I said, and y'all know how I feel about Jermaine Dupri and shit. So
Yeah.
when he makes some good shit, when he really makes some good shit, like I'm paying attention to it. So
hmm
yeah, man. Now we're gonna get into "Hard to Say Goodbye." Um, Again, like another very dope track. This track right here is just basically, self-explanatory. Self-explanatory, talking about how one feels about the heartbreak of the love and whatnot and shit. Um, yeah, it's pretty solid track. Not like one of my favorites off this album, but it is for what it is. I just felt like it was a bit too early for a ballad like this, but it's cool.
I agree. Definitely, I think it was like a little bit too early to start doing the ballads right after you have "Feel So Good" in the intro. But it's cool. It's a nice mid-tempo track, nice bass line, nice guitar strings. Again, another vintage JD production. And they're singing "I Wish We Were Together Again." Oh, how hard for me to say goodbye. And just talking about like goodbye when you tell somebody in a relationship and all that. And I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, hard to say goodbye. I feel that y'all were both right saying that it was way too early for a ballad. I feel like if it could have been on the latter half of the album, I would have been okay with that too. But yeah, it is. It does give people a sense of like how you feel during the heartbreak. I mean, it's the most effed up period anyone can endure. Like everybody's been through that. I'm sure I've been through it, and yeah, I was pretty surprised I was able to listen to this without crying. But overall, vocally, every one of the girls did their thing on here, and yeah, it was pretty good.
yeah, man. Just like I said, this was very early for a ballad, and it's kind of crazy too because like the second half of the album has like a lot of ballads and shit too. So
Yep.
Right?
whatever works. Like I said, it's not a bad song, but still.
Yeah.
Track number four, "Can't Hang." This song features MC Light, and it has Candy and Latasha on lead vocals. Love this track right here. Um, I felt like MC Light was definitely a good match for this track. Yeah, very good match for the track. I feel like she stole the show when it came to this song right here. She has this one line where she says, "Flip light to luscious, you know the deal. Hey, that's me. I be the sleek, the one with the physique. I freak you in the sheets. I take a nigga deep down under, make him wonder how to make the lightning come before the thunder." Like, I just like that line right there, just the wordplay of it all and shit. So yeah, man, like Escape did their thing, but it was MC Light that was like my favorite part of this whole track. So very dope track in my opinion.
A great collab with MC Escape and MC Light, and it has like a G Funk type of groove to it. Nice beat. Candy saying, how would it be if you and I were in the sack? But to me, you look like you wouldn't know how to act. And yeah, just a dope danceable track. And I think it's just like you have MC Light on this album, and then later on they do the joint with her for the Sunset Park soundtrack.
Yeah,
Um, keep on keeping on that joint. I like both of those collaborations with MC Light and Escape. I thought those were fire. And yeah, just another dope ass track on here. I like it.
Yeah, Can't Hang was is definitely one of my favorites off this album. I mean, it's so upbeat, and then for them to collab with MC Light, it speaks volumes. And yeah, everybody killed it vocally, from Candy to Tasha to Light, of course. I mean, with her verse, I mean, you cannot go wrong with this. And I'm surprised I haven't heard this song getting played on the radio a lot, as well as "Who Can I Run To" and what's the other one? "Do You Want To?" Yeah, that one.
right.
Yeah, but I overall I feel like it's a pretty dope track.
Exactly. Like you can tell like Light was experimenting that R&B ish kind of sound and stuff like that right around like the mid to late '90s and shit, especially with
Mhm.
that As I Want to Be Out. But yeah, other than that, speaking of Who Can I Run To, that's the next track off this album. This track is a cover song of the Jones Girl song that came out in 1979. The Jones Girls was like an R&B slash like disco group like that was from Detroit, as I should say. Rest in peace to Brenda Jones and Valerie Jones. Rest in peace to them. And then when it comes to the Escape version, pretty much like Jermaine Dupri was this was his idea to cover this track right here. So um very dope song. I when I first heard this track years ago, I didn't even know it was a cover. I just recently found out it was a cover like 3 or 4 years ago and stuff like that. The OG cover is good too. Definitely love the OG cover. The Scott sisters definitely doing their thing with this track right here. The remix uses a sample of the Love TKO sample, which I kind of prefer the remix over the
Yeah,
original version because
me too.
it just has that like that. And yeah, Love TKO has is like one of those samples that's been used a lot of times, but the
Mhm.
way the pre flipped that sample though was kind of unique. The way he just rolls the bass up and shit, and then you had the Escape doing that. Who can I?
Right.
With that vocal and shit. I was
They're
like,
singing it
that
different.
was hot. That was pretty hot and
Yeah.
shit. Um, and also like if you guys know, in this day and age, the song has kind of like had like a cult following because if you guys remember that one song by DJ Luke Nasty, yeah, that
Yes.
song might be,
Right.
which was a big song back in 2015 and shit like that.
Yeah.
That song still gets played today and shit too. So
Mhm.
yeah, man, this Who Can I Run To? Very, very, very dope track. Love it. It's like one of my favorite tracks off this album.
Yes, definitely a classic ballad by him. Um, Real melodic. You know, like I said, like all four of them have that talented vocals. Whether they do lead or background, and um, Tamika Scott sings I have strong determination. I'm not afraid of change. I have yet to find that someone who would care to satisfy me. And I thought definitely a big hit for Escape when it came out, and they still played today. I love the remix, like Reg mentioned, with the Love TKO sample, and they actually like did the remix and have like different vocals on that one. I like that as well, but definitely a classic ballad. I never get tired of hearing it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Who Can I Run To was I guess one of the first couple of songs I've listened to Escape, and I honestly didn't know this was a cover either by the Jones Girls until I heard the original. I think one day, sometime back last year, and I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't know this was a cover." But when you listen to Escape doing this, you would not think it was a cover because it sounded like as if they made it into their own, and everybody did a phenomenal job vocally with this song. It never gets old, and of course, well, like what Reg mentioned about that Mike B song sampling this. Yeah, of course that'll never get old as well. But I'll just say Escape's rendition of "Who Can I Run To" is classic and timeless.
Yeah, man, I definitely agree. Definitely agree. Sometimes, some days I'll listen to the Escape version more. Some days I'll listen to the Jones version more, or whatnot, and it just shows you how music can be always timeless and stuff, you know. And then we get into like a little skit called Hip Hop Barbershop Request Line. Um, yeah, like you said, I don't really care for the skits. You know, it's just one of those like radio interviews.
Type.
You know, yeah, like a lot of '90s albums, they had those like radio interviews. Like remember that Black album where that
Oh
one girl,
yeah. Their first album. Yeah, they had the radio skits. I think like two or three of them on there. Yeah.
right? Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
But this skit, I think I want to say it's the Brat's voice on the skit. The
It is. It
caller is
is the
playing
Brad's voice.
It is,
she playing Shaquita or something like that. Shaniqua or
yeah,
something.
Wait. Hold on. She was
Shaquita,
Shakira.
Shaquira, yeah.
Yeah.
And she calling in and she's requesting a song, and then like in the background they actually playing the Brat Give It To You, the original version from her first album, and then they play Let the Man Bring the Pain. And the radio DJ, that's I think that's Skeeter Rock.
yeah. Skid Rock.
Hmm.
That's Britney's, that's Taylor Swift's, no, that's Justin Bieber's manager that bought Taylor Swift's catalog.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Shit, yeah, so Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber manager got beef right now.
Oh God.
Yep, because he
Yeah,
started
yeah.
with
I
Social
heard
Pop. He
about that.
started as like doing those
Mm,
skits and working with Jamaica or whatever.
mm, mm.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, but the hip hop barbershop request line interlude. It was alright, but at the same time, I really didn't pay it no mind. To be honest with you, I have nothing else to say about it.
Facts. Track number 7. Do you want to? Yeah, this is a Tiny and Latasha led song. My favorite song off this album. I felt like Tiny ate this track in my opinion. But this track right here, like I said, is like one of those most sensual tracks. And just questioning how much like if one wants another, how much one wants another and whatnot. So yeah, this is a very cool track. I love this track. The beat is smooth as hell. Like it's like one of those nice riding kind of beats and stuff like that. Yeah, man, very dope track. I love this track. Again, like Tiny and Natasha did their thing with this track right here.
Man, for all like the reality show stuff and the crap that Tiny been through with T, I think people forget her actual talent,
Yeah,
and she's definitely underrated as a singer. I always feel like she was the underrated member in this group, and
yeah,
maybe I want to say, I don't know if it was true. I think that she was overshadowed in the group because of her light skinnedness. The same way how Notori was overshadowed in 3LW because she was too
yeah,
dark. I think
yeah,
Yeah,
Tiny that happened to Tiny because she was too light, and she definitely has one of the best voices in Escape. And I wish that they had gave her more solo tracks or more lead vocals. The same way I wish that New Edition gave Ricky Bell more lead vocals. That's a whole different story. But she
yeah,
definitely killed this track. She and Natasha, I definitely agree with you, Ronnie, that they should have did an album together because they had the strongest vocals in the group to me. and it was definitely a nice ballad, and Tiny singing would have been a pleasure to know your name. Oh, silly me, I'm back in love again. And just I remember this song. I don't remember the video, but I remember hearing the song. It sounded like something that Babyface would do, but
Right.
I definitely, huh?
As I agree.
It sounded like a Babyface song, but I don't know if
Hmm.
Babyface produced. I never put the album, but
There,
it definitely has a dope chorus, and I think Tiny is very underrated. She needs to go back to singing and leave the reality stuff alone.
I agree. And it's crazy how you mentioned Babyface because Dale Simmons actually produced this track too. So
Yeah, I was
Right.
just about to
He
bring
worked with
that up.
Babyface. That's right.
Yeah.
yeah, very underrated producer, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Do You Want To is another favorite track of mine off this album right here. I've heard this one getting played on the radio as much as Who Can I Run To? And I do agree with what Troy was saying because, like, prior to the reality shows and stuff, I didn't know Tiny, like, had any, like, music cred, but I knew that she won a Grammy for her songwriting credit for TLC's No Scrubs. I knew that, but
Right.
I agree with what he was saying. Like, yeah, I feel like Tiny's like very underrated vocally in the group, and I know there's other artists who are part of notable groups that we've reviewed in the past or talked about numerous times, and that, excuse me, they don't get their just due. Same thing with what he was mentioning, like Ricky Bell and New Edition, and like and so many countless others that we've heard before. But it's like, dang, this is one of the few times you really get to see her get her moment to shine vocally, and that speaks volumes.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I definitely see what you guys are saying about that because certain times, man, if one person sleeps on one group member, then they go off to
Yeah.
be a success story,
Mm.
go off to be a success story by themselves and shit. Then,
Mhm.
mm. But yeah, that's what y'all say about Do You Want To? Very dope track right here. Track number 8 is What Can I Do? Yeah, this one I can definitely hear a lot of bad boy, like a bad boy influence and shit like that. I use a Roger Troutman sample, if I'm not mistaken. Um, what I got from this track is how they're questioning why like the man leaves and stuff like that. The Scott sisters they did their things with their vocals on this track too. So yeah, man, very solid song. Not really like the same way I love Do You Want To, but it's still a solid song right there.
And it's funny you mentioned Bad Boy because New Edition used the same sample on the Home Again track album that Puffy produced, a track called Try Again.
Oh
Sample
wow.
the same
Oh
beat,
wow.
the same, and I like that song that Annie did as well. This was a dope song as well. It has like a nice old school beat and a really solid track. I definitely enjoyed it.
And there's a
Yeah.
reason why we don't claim the New Edition Bad Boy era.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yeah. No, not that One Love album. No, no, we'll never
Mm,
discuss that. Never.
it's not that bad.
I
Okay,
just
okay,
heard
scratch that. There were only two songs I
It's
liked, but that
bad.
album was
I
too
mean,
lengthy.
if you're ranking the any albums, it's bad. But I mean, there's like a couple songs that I like on it, but it's not like a great album though.
Yeah, I'll
I
admit
never
it ain't a great album, but there were only two songs that I'll admit I like off
Okay.
that album. I liked Rewrite the Memories and Hot Tonight. That was it.
I hate Hot Tonight. Oh my!
What?
Oh, Lord.
I was like, why are they trying to sound like B2K? Like it's like as much shit as y'all give Bobby. At least Bobby has some decent enough to join that shit. So,
Wait, could
uh,
you imagine if Bobby
Wow.
would have joined in on that album?
uh, I would have been
I
over
don't
it.
think Puffy would have let him do. Puffy, he would have messed up his money.
I mean, Bobby
You
Brown
know.
is like notorious bad boy anyway, with the rep he
No,
got.
No pun intended.
I know,
No
but
pun intended.
there's
Yeah.
a reason why he wasn't on that album. I never knew why he wasn't on that album, but it's
Yeah, I
something
never
happened.
knew the reason behind it either.
Right.
Because he was
But
trying to
yeah,
sign to Murder Inc. like that same time too.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
did not
right.
know that
That's
until
right.
you brought that up.
Yeah.
I remember
Thug love.
that.
When a nigga came out that car, that video was hot though. The way he came out that car with that little those red pants he was wearing and shit. Mm. But yeah,
Hey,
I've never heard the whole album before. I've heard a couple of tracks and that's enough for me. So yeah,
yeah.
But he basically, I think he tried to groom them like 112. I'm like, New Edition is different from 112. You can't try to groom something that was there before 112, you know?
right.
And I think
Yeah.
that a lot of the songs were better for 112 and not New Edition.
Versus
But
new
like
any.
this thing
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 songs over. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was another reason why that album didn't do as well as it did. Because like
Yeah.
if you trying to go with Bad Boy anyway, Puffy's gonna want to control to make you have that Bad
Right.
Boy sound regardless.
Exactly.
And it's
Exactly.
not gonna work for
Yeah.
every single
And they didn't promote
person
it
or
enough.
group. What was it?
Right.
You said
They didn't
something about
promote it enough either. That's another thing.
They didn't promote it enough, right?
The promotion was terrible.
Mm.
he just wanted to sign New Edition so he can brag about signing New Edition. That's pretty much
Hmm.
what he was doing.
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like a lot of artists do this shit pretty much when it comes to like the veterans and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll pretty much
Right.
want to make a huge commotion about signing a particular act, and next thing you know it, they want to do the album, and then they want to do the same thing that all the other label mates are doing, but you can't always do that shit. And then next thing you know it, that's
Right.
when they won't promote your project, or the album will end up being shelved because that's kind of like the same shit that happened when Rakim signed to Aftermath Records, or like around the early 2000s, because
Mm-hmm.
um I think Rakim said this in an interview where he pretty much said that it was like no beef, but it was like creative differences because Dre really wanted him to have like pretty much the beats that was some of the beats that was for Get Rich Die Trying. He wanted that same vibe for Rakim, and Rakim he kind of like left Aftermath because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was just
He was like how Rakim supposedly that they kept saying that Rakim couldn't make choruses and hooks, and that
Rakim don't need no
Rakim,
chorus or hooks.
I
Rakim
know,
don't
but
need no chorus.
I
He's
used to
Rakim.
hear I used to hear rumor about that, like he didn't know how to make hooks, and that the way that his work ethic was different from how Dre worked. So like it just wasn't gelling. So Dre just
Mm.
released them respectively instead of like dropping them or whatever, you know.
No.
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, not every song need a hook. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
No.
Mahogany, straight bars in that whole track,
Right.
one verse.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
And even if he does say some chorus, like with the Don't Sweat the Technique album, just say the chorus and then just say it again and shit. Like they don't need to overhype it because
No.
Right.
that one thing or another, the chorus will be the best known thing in the whole fucking song.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, to me, I always thought that 50 was great at hooks, but I never really like considered 50 like a strong lyricist. He knew how to make hit records, but he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
like Rakim. Like Rakim is a great lyricist, but you know they say, oh well, he's not great at hooks or whatever. So
Rakim don't need no hooks, man. He's Rakim.
yeah, I agree.
Leave it at that.
Mm.
Respect the God of his feet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about? Oh.
What can I do?
What can I do?
Yeah. I think it was my turn because I think Try already said what he had to say about it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
What Can
Yeah.
I Do is a favorite of mine as well, but it's just something about it. I don't know if it was just the tempo of it or just the vocals. It just brought something out in me that I didn't know. But overall, it was pretty good track to me.
Yeah, man. Definitely feel y'all. Excuse me. Definitely like feel y'all on y'all talking about this song and shit like that. Now, do like lovers do. This next track. Again, another solid track right here. This track has Candy and Latasha on the vocals. Yeah, pretty solid track. Candy is my personal favorite member of the group. If you ask me, I feel like she kind of gets overshadowed by them Scott sisters sometimes, but that's another story for a different day.
You think
And
Tiny and Candy get overshadowed?
sometimes, yeah,
Yes, definitely. I agree.
because
I agree.
people talk mad shit about Candy on the low and shit, but
Oh yeah. I feel bad for her too.
for real. But we'll save all that drama when we talk about traces on my lipstick one day.
Oh,
Yeah, Jermaine Dupri, man, he's just a monster on this beat too and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Him and Call Solo, yeah, dope name. They did this beat too, so pretty solid track.
Yeah, this was a dope ballad. Um, nice beat. Forgot well. I think it was Natasha that said, really, really like all the things you do, but right about now, my body's calling for you." And like another solid ballad. A lot of nice ballads on this album. Nice change of pace.
yeah. Do like lovers do, even though it's not a favorite of mine off this album. I'll admit that it was a pretty solid ballad, and it was alright to me.
Yeah, man. Like we mentioned before, like the second half of the album is like a lot heavy more on the ballads and stuff.
Yeah.
So track number 10, "Work Me Slow." Um, "Work Me Slow." That's an interesting. Okay, let me stop. Yeah, this was produced by Daryl Simmons. Again, underrated. This was also on the Bad Boys soundtrack, the first one, which was my
I did
personal
not
favorite.
know that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that till I reviewed the album.
Hmm.
I
Oh
wrote the notes,
wow.
but yeah, pretty dope track. I like this track. Um, Again, Candy and Latasha, man, just doing their thing on this song right here. One line that I want to talk about is just this is one line where they says, "Now change your position and keep it right there. Just go with my motions, run my hands through my hair. I hope you don't mind it if I let out a scream, 'cause it's feeling too good for me. It's more than I dream. It's more than pleasure. It's ecstasy. Up and down, round and round, baby, just come with me. Take your time." Like, just already from that line, like, y'all know what y'all getting yourselves into and shit. So,
Yeah.
very, very dope track. Interesting track right there, you know what I'm saying? Um, Never thought it would be on the Bad Boys soundtrack, but still.
Mm.
Yeah, it's probably their most sensual track. I mean, they didn't really have too many of those on their first album. First album was more like hip hop driven.
Hmm.
Right.
This album is more ballads. It's more they're getting into their womanhood. Definitely a very sexy track. Nice ballad, nice beat. I enjoyed it. That this it shows their growth as artists and as women, and that's what you want to see from any artist. So I definitely enjoyed it.
Yeah, Work Me Slow. I'll admit it was a good ballad and all, but yeah, I had no idea that they even had this song on the Bad Boys soundtrack. I never thought in a million years it would get featured on there. And yeah, with what the lyrics were suggesting, you pretty much got the message on it. A female wants a man to like work his way slowly while, getting it in. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got out of it. But what's y'all take on the title "Work Me Slow"?
I actually
Just
like the
wondering,
title.
huh?
Yeah.
I actually like the title.
It's a nasty
Like,
title. I mean, when you read a title like that, "Work Me Slow." You already know what he's talking about. It's not aerobics, so I mean, you know,
that's
they
something that I would definitely hear on the Janet Period album and shit.
What?
Right. Yeah, Janet. This would be for Janet. You know exactly on the All For You album. You know, boy, that album is
Nah,
that's
I
something.
don't think it. I don't think if Janet would have had a title song
Work.
called "Work Me Slow,"
Yeah,
I
on
don't know
All
if it
For You.
would be on
If you
all.
put Work Me Slow on All For You, she would have made it X rated like she did with all those other songs. Yo.
I could
Like
imagine it
wow,
either on
like
the Janet album or Velvet Rope.
that too.
That's
That
just
that would have
me.
worked as well.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
Janet would have killed this song right here.
And
She
I
would have
thought
opened
Tamina
right,
Joe
but
was dirty.
I think like it was a transition period for them and them like leaving the boots and the baggy clothes and
Yeah,
dressing more sensual. I think this is like a perfect track for them to display not only their vocals but like just the way that they were feeling and the whole image thing. I think that was good.
yeah. I feel like with them doing a song like this, it reminds me like when TLC was transitioning from "Ooh" on the TLC tip to "Crazy
Right,
Sexy Cool." Like on that
right.
album, they had "Red Light Special" and
Real
"Let's
life
Do It
special, right?
Again," and yeah,
I agree.
yeah. That's what it
Yeah.
reminded me of too.
Oh yeah.
Mm. 6 degrees of TLC. That's what I call it. Shit. Because think about it, everyone was influenced by TLC one way or another at that
Yeah.
time. Shit.
Well, because the baggy clothes and and
Not just that. It's just like just what they were talking about and just
Right.
the feminist revolution that was just happening with their music
Hmm.
and like a lot of people try to emulate, not just like directly like imitate, but try to take one thing and just run with it and stuff like that.
yeah,
And
Right.
like, and I felt like Escape was definitely, in a way, they got compared a lot to TLC, especially
Yeah.
like in their peak and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
yeah. But who wasn't being compared to TLC?
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, Ronnie. I know about the when Tina Marie signed to Cash Money. I know about
I
that.
gotta hear that album. That's
Oh
La
God.
Belladonna or something like that. What's it called?
Oh, I gotta look it up. But I heard it was good.
La Belladonna.
Yeah, some shit like
Yeah, I
that.
gotta hear that album, that Cash Money joint.
Yeah, I haven't listened to that.
Yeah, I was like Tina Marie on Cash Money. What?
That's what
Hmm. I
yeah, because
remember when
when
she
you
was on.
say it, it had me like, wait, really?
I remember when she got signed, but
I don't remember none of
again,
that.
Birdman didn't. That was like 2002 or something. But Birdman didn't promote her like it did with Weezy and everybody else at that time.
Yeah, but the album still went to like the album still do successful because it was number 6
Right.
on the US and
But
number 3 on the R&B charts.
right, right.
Oh
It's
wow.
Tina Marie. You know what I'm saying? So she's still a legend,
Yeah, yeah.
and she produced like half of that album. So
Yo, that song she did with Gerald Levert though, "A Rose by Another Name." Oh my God, that shit's fire.
yeah.
Rest in peace to both of them.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Gerald was another one of those artists that my mom loved.
Yep. Same.
Yeah, shit, man. But all right, that was "Work Me Slow." Track number 11, the appropriately titled "Love's a Funny Thing." Again, it's like another favorite of mine. Probably like the most soulful track because it's like this song and "Hard to Say Goodbye" were the only songs where all the members contributed to lead vocals. But
Right.
I'd rather pick this over "Hard to Say Goodbye" and stuff like that. If you ask me, yeah, vocally, this is the best track off this album. Very dope. That's all I have to say.
Yes, definitely a nice beat, nice bass line. Tiny singing. I held you close, but you weren't with me. I felt 2,000 miles away, and just a nice another love song, but definitely a solid love song on here. And all four contributing and that's the power of a real group when you can have all four lead vocals and just kill it. I loved it.
Right.
Yeah, Love's a Funny Thing. It's another favorite track of mine as well. And I'm a little bothered that that this song and Hard to Say Goodbye are the only ones that you can hear all four of them collectively. Because when you have all of them together, you get something so beautiful and melodic that it just it just touches your soul, and that's what this song does to me. And and I think that's another thing too. Like in certain groups, like you always, when you hear certain female R&B groups or whatever, they always have majority of the time either that one or two members to sing majority of the songs, and then you feel like the other two or however many members are just not getting the same vocal period or whatever you want to call it, the same time utilized on a track as well, you know.
Right.
Right.
But I'm very glad that all four of them had their moment to shine on this track as well.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just this track, but his whole album too.
Right.
And the last track off this album, "Keep It on the Real." This was the only track where Organized Noise contributed on the album. Very solid track. You know, this self-explanatory, just something that's kind of lacking when it comes to today dating or whatever y'all want to call yourselves when motherfuckers just ain't real to begin with.
With hooking
Um,
up and
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
y'all know that story, but
Mm.
yeah, man, definitely a very dope track. Nice way to end off the album, in my opinion, too.
And again, another TLC comparison. The last song on Crazy Sexy Cool was produced by Organized Noise.
Oh
Something
my
Wicked Comes
god.
His Way. Remember that?
Yep.
Last track on here, produced by Organized Noise. I like it.
Yeah.
I was expecting a verse from like Andre or somebody from the Goody Mob on here. I think they definitely would have fit on this track.
Mm.
Right.
Nice beat. Um, when they singing, I don't ask for much, baby. If you want me, you gotta tell me something. Yeah, all I want from you is just to keep it coming, keep it on the real, and just a great way to close out the album. Definitely one of my favorites on the album.
Yeah. Keep it on the real. Like pretty much, it's just pretty much you just want someone to be on the up and up with you. Like just be straight up real with me about certain things. Like I guess when it's like when you I guess want to hook up with somebody or want to get to know somebody and it could potentially become a hookup or whatever. You just pretty much want someone to be all the way real about any and everything. Like, okay, yeah, you tell me one thing, but then you turn around and tell me something else. Like, okay, what was the whole point of that? Pretty much. But I really didn't think organized noise had anything to do with this. But dang, I really am kind of taken back knowing that this is like the last track, and this the only track they did on this whole album.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh wow. Mm. Yeah, but I feel like yeah, organized noise. They really could have at least did some more work with this album instead of just one track though, for
Right.
real. But overall, a great way to end off the album. I couldn't imagine them doing it any other way. Dope track.
Yeah, man, I definitely see what y'all saying about this track. Yeah. Overall, this album is a very dope album. I would personally call it a classic album. I don't know how a lot of people would consider this album, but yeah, Escape really did their thing with this album. Like the whole steez pretty much changed with this. If I was to just pick a little gripe, I would just say "Hard to Say Goodbye" should have been like towards like the ending of the album. But regardless of that, I feel like each track definitely supply like vocal sensuality, and they prove that they are a household name with this album right here. Because if I'm not mistaken, I want to say this was their most successful album, but let me double check. But while I'm doing that, yeah, I would definitely recommend this album if you're an Escape fan. Like, don't just listen to humming coming at you and just be done with it and stuff like that. Because each of the albums they offer something new and whatnot. So yeah, this is Escape with Off the Hook. This was released in 1995 on Social Death Records. I want to say this album's out of print, so but it's
Yes.
not hard to find. It's not hard to find. So make sure y'all cop this album if you're an Escape fan. And all of the albums went platinum too, so that's very dope.
Yeah.
I love the album. I think it's a nice transition from the first one to the second, and seeing them mature as women and as artists, and leaving the baggy clothes and the boots behind and the bandanas. And they start putting on the makeup. They start singing sensual songs and more ballads. This is a ballad heavy album. A lot more ballads on this album compared to Coming At You, where it was like more hip hop driven tracks. Like the only like ballad you had was Understanding, and Tiny killed that. And Tiny killed the tracks that she was on. I think she should have been involved more. And production was great by Jermaine and Manuel and Daryl and everybody that contributed. And you got MC Light on one track that was great and feels so good. And who can I run to? The last track, Keep It on the Wheel. That's just a dope ass album. And I definitely give like a solid like four mics. And like they first three albums to me were great. So I think they have a solid discography. They were like the female Jagged Edge. I would say Jagged Edge was talented as well. And definitely I definitely would like to hear a new Escape album at some point. But definitely a solid album.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Off the Hook, it was pretty much an overall great and timeless album. And I agree with what Try was saying because like when you first hear their first album humming coming at you and them transitioning from of course the baggy clothes and that whole image and being so influenced by the hip hop sound by JD and then them transitioning into young women with this album here, it does show you the level of creativity and maturity that came their way. And of course, you definitely get that mature sound along the way, not just by their image. You can hear it in a lot of the ballads that they did. Who Can I Run To? Hard to Say Goodbye, and Work Me Slow, and stuff like that. And I really do hope that they do come out with new music in the future. Maybe I don't know if they're still going through like their own personal issues that haven't been resolved from back then or whatever, but I just wish them all the success in the world and hopefully one day if they do come together either sometime after this pandemic or whenever the time comes that they'll definitely bring out some new material that their fans or newcomers will be wanting to hear. And I rate this album 4.5 out of 5.
Got you. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give this a 4.5 out of 5 as well too. So yeah. So other than that, yeah, this was a very good album from Escape, man. Very, very, very dope album. So yeah. So I want to talk about one thing before I end off this video, and it's just this whole Doja Cat shit. This
What
Doja,
exactly happened with that? Because I'm a little lost.
pretty much, Doja Cat, who is mixed with white and African, just throw that out there,
Man,
went on a chat room with like a majority of white people, and she was saying the word nigga, just showing off her white side, if y'all know what I'm getting at. And
Yeah.
everyone, and the whole cancel culture is canceling her. Cancel culture. You gotta love those fuckers.
right. I believe her father is African, right? I,
Yeah, her
I
father.
I was reading her bio. I listened to the Hot Pink album. I actually like it. I think Doja Cat is talented. How far she goes is I don't know, but
It's up to her.
I believe her father is African.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, Yeah. So that's I don't know. That's weird. Maybe she was high or something when she said all that.
Yeah, and then it's kind of crazy because I was actually planning on reviewing the album, but at this point I'm like, fuck
Mm.
it, because I'm not trying to
Nah.
support. Not trying to support.
We should do like a album reaction or something.
Nah,
Well, not this time. I don't think.
nah. Because I don't personally, I don't like the feeding. Because like I was legitimately having the album ready for me to review, but I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
Right.
I'm not supporting this.
Maybe like
I
hold
feel
off on that until all this blows over or whatever
Yeah, we'll
to
right.
see.
do it. Yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. Because right now she just, I don't know.
What do
I'll
y'all
just
think?
say she just effed up right now.
What do y'all think about the group Day 26? Have y'all ever heard like their albums?
Trash.
Day 26.
Yeah.
Trash.
No.
I never listened to Day 26, but I know one of the guys from that group used to be on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Willie.
mean, cause
Willie. That was
I
his
was
name,
thinking
Willie.
like when we was talking about the Escape album, I was thinking like Day 26 is a group where I saw them making a band, and each one of them can do lead vocals, but they never
Yeah.
got they're another group that never got the promotion and the production like a Escape.
Oh wow.
Like they just fell off like after that whole show.
Wait,
Shit.
were they with Bad Boy?
It was, but I mean they got promotion because of the show, but after the show they just fell off, and
They just
I don't feel
didn't
like their
really go anywhere.
production. Nah, the production wasn't good either. It's not like they had the hitmen doing their tracks or whatever.
Mm.
Dang.
They're just like, fuck it, I ain't feeling them.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never like
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell he ain't really up for that or really
that.
into that.
The
And
pretty
so I'm
boy
not really
R.
familiar with Day 26 either.
Yeah, the fucking pretty boy R&B. I'm
Right.
just not too crazy about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what are your thoughts on Pretty Ricky then?
Pretty Ricky, I like, but I only like probably like
Oh
the
God.
early Pretty Ricky.
Hold on. You like Pretty Ricky, but you don't like Day 26? Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
let me explain because that on the hotline song, I had a lot of good memory with that on the hotline song. So
Okay.
let me explain. And
Oh,
they,
okay.
they were like
I feel
country,
you. So it brings memories back. I feel you.
yeah. They were like country, but they were like trying so hard to be like Jodeci at sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, not
But
only that, I remember last year when I went to that Millennium Tour concert, they were one of the acts of the
Right.
show. And I remember telling Reg this at one point during that show. One of the members, Spectacular, he came out on stage, had nothing on but a
Mm.
towel, women going crazy,
Uh,
and I'm like, oh my God, please don't let this guy get arrested
wow.
for indecent exposure or something. Because next thing I know, he took his drawers off and threw them out in the audience.
Jesus
And I'm like,
Christ.
oh my God.
In the
I'm
crowd?
low key glad I didn't
Wow.
stay at the very front, but I had good vision to see everything. But if I
That's
would have
crazy.
brought those home, my mom would have been like, "What?"
Now, if that was back in like 91, if he did that in 91, he would have been arrested for that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You remember Reg? You remember when Jodeci got arrested for doing stuff like that?
Oh, wasn't it like during like the Forever My Lady era or Derek Madman
Yeah,
era?
that one.
I
Right.
can
I
believe
remember
it. I definitely believe it.
Yep.
Oh
because
Lord.
Jodeci, man, they were
Bobby
legitimately
Brown got arrested for doing that too.
Bobby Brown always getting
I
arrested.
mean,
So
yeah, he always get in trouble with the law. We've
that's not
been
new.
on that.
Hell, Uncle
Yeah,
Luke was
yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
arrested for
yeah,
freedom of
yeah.
speech.
With Two Live Crew, yep, yep.
Like,
Right. Right.
say what I want to say about Two Live Crew. Like, they don't make the best music, but I respect them for what they stand for, freedom of speech. When it comes to
Mhm.
freedom of speech and hip hop, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, definitely. I'm
Right,
with you
right.
on that.
Yeah, I remember that.
They
Yeah,
did a lot for censorship. I definitely agree with you on that.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, y'all. Like y'all,
Mhm.
I can scream out me so horny all fucking day long and shit. Hell, I'll even buy the As Nasty
Right.
as They Want to Be
Right.
album if I wanted to. Shit, have that shit framed in my whole fucking room, saying
Wait,
some
wait.
shit
Would
like
you have
"fuck
a
this."
poster of that?
Would I have a post of that?
Yeah.
maybe if the price is right.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
yeah,
all that ass, man.
yeah. For
I'm
real.
gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in my fucking
Put it on
bathroom.
the front door.
Oh Lord. mm, mm. Yeah, but back in those
I'll frame
days,
that
you
shit.
know that,
Frame it.
that the good R&B groups will always be singing so good and so like in their
Right.
face to the women that women just lost their mind either by fainting, passing out, or just taking off their
Mm,
underwear and throw them on the stage, or take off their bra and throw it on the stage.
Which is something that
right.
I'm sorry. I have to say this as a man. I have to say this. I come to a concert to watch the musician. I don't want to smell your dirty ass pussy. So keep your motherfucking panties on in the concert
Wow.
unless you trying to fuck. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Because I'm sick and tired of that shit. Like female throwing their panties and shit. I never like what are they gonna do? Smell your fucking panties all fucking on the stage or some shit? Like, oh my god! Like, can you fucking imagine Drake getting some panties on stage or some shit? He's like, who panties are these? They went to Victoria's Secret. Smells all that nice perfume.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you this: if you ever had a live show and women just be losing their minds over the stuff you be spitting at them, and if
Yeah,
one of them either took their bra off or took their underwear off and threw them at you, what would you
I would
do?
accept. I would accept the bra. See, bras is one thing
Right.
because females nipples and whatnot. Sometimes like some guys they have a nipple fetish, so that's all I'm going to say. But
Mm-hmm.
for panties, it has to come in a different. It has to come in a different fashion because some of these, like Martin Lawrence said in that SNL, some of these females don't wash their ass. Like, point blank.
Yeah.
Some of them, like, and it's crazy because I'm hearing Sam said some shit like Teddy Pendergrass, and when Teddy Pendergrass had that song like "Close the Door," he
Yeah.
said,
Or
Right.
turn off the lights and
"Let's take a shower,
yeah,
shower together.
women
I
lost
wash
their
your ass,
mind.
you
Mm-hmm.
wash that too." Like, he don't trust the fact that you a stinky ass whore. Like, yes. Happy birthday, by the way, Sam. I don't if it's your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday.
man.
Cause yeah, man. But still, it's just like. But still, it's just like that's just me. That's just me personally and stuff like that.
Right.
I
Yeah.
like a good once in a while, but still.
If she threw her thong or G string at you, then
Well,
Wow.
mm, like I said, it depends. I'm not really.
You get a virus in there.
Oh, my fault, Sam. I misread that. It was another guy that named Samuel. My fault. But speaking of which,
Oh, it's Patty LaBelle birthday, not his.
Oh yeah, that's
oh,
right. That's right. Today's Patty's birthday. Yeah.
all right, Patty.
Let's
Shit.
celebrate her before she dropped dead. So
Oh yeah. No,
definitely need
don't
to
don't
salute.
ever say that.
That's a legend.
Yeah, that her and Tina Turner and
Mhm.
yeah,
Oh, ain't too many left.
I know.
I'm still not over Little Richard. Shit.
I know. I mean, the architect of
Yeah.
rock and roll, like for real.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what's funny though? Like you see all these memes celebrating Little Richard, but where was all this shit? Like I'm on my Master
Like
P shit.
way
Where was all
before
this shit
then.
when he was alive?
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly. I
I'm on my
agree.
Master
Yeah.
P shit. Fuck that.
I agree.
Yeah. I remember when I used to watch the Magic School Bus and he sang the theme song for that when I was a
Who?
kid. Little
Who?
Richard sang the theme song for the
Right.
Magic School Bus back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
Oh, words. I used
Yeah,
to watch
yeah.
that.
Like I remember I used to watch that show all the time. I'm like, who sang the theme song? I looked it up and it was him.
Hold up. Damn, I never knew he sung this. Damn, now I'm feeling old. Shit. I remember back in elementary school, like if we finished a lesson early, they always used to have Magic School Bus playing that shit.
Yeah.
Like that, all that. Oh man.
Yep.
Now I'm feeling old shit.
Uh,
Then it wait, they brought the show back? What?
yeah, they did. They rebooted that. It's on Netflix.
Oh fuck that.
No, the original one on Netflix too. I watched the OG one any day. I never watched that reboot. So, uh.
Boy, y'all over here talking about y'all need to cancel this reboot culture. I'm sick and tired of all these reboots and shit, man.
Yeah, because it
Yeah,
may
for
seem
real.
like a good idea at first, but then you be like, will everyone be on board for it? Will it have all the people from the original lineup or blah blah blah? But a lot of times it won't work.
Right.
Because like that whole Beverly Hills 90210 thing, I knew that was not gonna work without Luke Perry. God rest his soul, man.
Man,
Right.
that shit trash.
They ended it because they only ran like 6 episodes. So yeah.
Shit. That caveman show from the Geico ran longer than that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ronnie said, favorite song from Jermaine Dupri that he produced.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's hard, man.
Yeah, he produced a lot of stuff
Nice and slow. You make me wanna.
from Usher.
I might have to look some shit up. Hold on.
It's a lot.
Kick Your Game.
Confessions. The whole Confessions album.
Yeah. Confession,
That
yeah.
Oh yeah. Can't forget that. Yeah, because when
stuff.
it comes to R&B, he the
That was
man with that. But with hip hop, it's just questionable.
You know what? I'm gonna go with "You Got It Bad." I just love that
Ooh.
beat. Beat is
a
so
great
sick.
song.
Mm.
Mm.
That's one album I should have gotten, but I think that's one.
What,
But it's gonna
8701?
yeah, because I was trying to get it, but it's gonna come after the fucking collection video, and I was like, I'm gonna wait on that one.
Don't worry, I'm gonna hook you up with that one. I'm pretty sure because I know it's still out there and it ain't expensive either. So I got you on that.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I know it's not expensive because like it's Usher. Because
Right, a lot of his early stuff ain't expensive, but a lot of his later stuff I haven't listened to. Like that Hard to Love album, I haven't listened to that. I can't get over that cover. I'm sorry. That just frightens me.
like me and Tribe, that Zaytoven album he did was pretty solid and shit.
But I'll admit that one song he put out with Ella May, Don't Waste My Time. I'll admit I like that song.
No,
That
I
was
gotta
dope.
I gotta hear that track. Yo, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
The
yeah.
video's out too.
The video for that is out too, yeah.
Yo, where the fuck is Ella May at, yo? It's like she was
It's
hot at
chilling.
one. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I got her mixed up with Ellie Varner. Excuse me. Oops.
Oh Lord,
Ellie
Ray.
Varner.
Oh,
Yeah,
can I
where
get
she
a
been? It's been a
piece?
minute.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
what happened?
Like I remember
She
Refill was so big.
So big.
Mhm. She had a joint last year. Like she had like a baby and then she lost some weight. Then she had a joint out last year and I ain't hear it.
Maybe she just laying low.
Maybe she's chilling with
Yeah.
Keisha Cole.
Oh wow.
Shit. Hell, can you imagine her playing her violin and Lizzo playing her flute?
Oh Lord.
Oh
Mm.
shit.
Who, Elvona?
Yeah.
She played the violin? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
know.
that whole string. She did the whole string for that Refill chick. That's right.
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember I hated that song at first. I was like, what the fuck? If you need a
What,
fucking
Refill?
refill, why don't yeah, I hated that song at first.
Really?
That
Wow.
refill,
And she had a remix, right? She did a remix with Wiz Khalifa, I think.
What?
She had a
she did.
remix, yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
I
I
forgot
didn't
about
care for
that.
that shit. I didn't care for that shit either.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to that remix. I heard the original.
Oh Lord.
Jesus.
She had pretend.
I knew
Favorite.
everyone was trying to sing it the way she was singing it, and a lot of people didn't even come close
Oh,
to that.
that the whole Instagram culture. They used to abuse that song. It used to be
Yeah.
some fat girl with glasses
Yeah.
trying to sing that track, and her
Mhm.
voice be cracking as hell. Like, ugh.
Oh God.
Shit. Sam said,
Uh,
I want Diana Ross and Patti LaBelle to do a song together. Well, you're gonna have to wait a long time for that, man.
Yeah, you gonna have to definitely wait on that, cause yeah,
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
mean
Y'all
that
remember
would
that?
be dope, but I don't know. I don't know when and if it'll happen.
Y'all remember that beef they had back in the Motown days and shit.
right.
Oh Lord.
Oh shit. Jermaine Dupri should do a battle against Timbaland.
What?
I would pick Jermaine in that. Jermaine got heaters.
Now I pick
Yeah,
Tim.
I'll admit, yeah.
You picked him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who had the better albums?
You mean like produced albums?
Nah,
Produced
like better
stuff?
artist albums. With
Oh,
Timber, I think Jermaine had better artist albums.
Are you gonna count the Timbaland and Magoo stuff too?
Yes, that too.
mm.
Well, I only heard Life in 1472, so I never heard the second one.
Okay. So you didn't hear instructions. That was dope too.
Mm.
He kind of looks like a porn star on the album cover, to be real. Like, what is up with these rappers and these? That's one thing I want to do. Questionable album covers.
Album covers?
That's one thing
Oh
I want to do one day.
Lord.
Oh my fucking god,
Yeah, we gotta make. I got a list. I got a list.
bro! Hold up.
Definitely.
Where is it at? Where is it at? Cause y'all
Think
done
about
got
the show.
y'all done got me fucked up right now. Shit.
Yo, I already got my number one for that list, yo.
Oh boy.
What is it?
Yo, you ever see, you know that singer Mike Posner?
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, I heard about
Okay,
him.
yeah, he used to go to. I think he from Michigan, and he did a collab album with another artist named Blackbeard, right? And the group,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. The group name is Mansions. Yo, look up that Mansions album cover. That is the most gayest album cover
Wait,
ever
what's
in
the
history of any genre.
wait,
I
what's
am telling
the
you, when you see that album cover, you're gonna be like, yo, like those
what?
mansions, but you spell it with a Z at the end, not an S.
okay, hold up.
Love that Mansions album cover, yo.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look for it now. Hold up.
Oh, I wonder what this shit is, man.
Yeah, I wonder.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck is?
Wait.
Look up the album cover. That shit is terrible.
Hold up.
I'm not even
Wait,
gonna say nothing.
hold up. I'm looking for it now. Hold up. Mansion's album? You said?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I'm looking for the album cover. Hold on. So
Yo,
I can see what
that
what
has to
crap
be
is
the worst album cover ever. Yo.
alright,
Oh man.
alright, hold on. Album cover, hold up. Let me see. Alright, where is it at? Okay, waiting. Okay, seriously?
Big Daddy against Jay-Z. Jay-Z's winning that.
Yeah.
Kane fell off like I know Red said Kane fell off after Taste the Chocolate.
Yeah, I remember him talking about that, and I know he did a review on that.
Yes.
That's like one of my favorite reviews I've done. Period, man. So many moments, man. Shit.
Nah, not Pete. No, because Premier said he already tired of battling Pete Rock. They went on tour doing that overseas. So it have to be Pete Rock against somebody else.
Oh wow.
Like Pete Rock against Eric Sermon. I think that'd be a good battle.
I'm not gonna get mad about that.
You know. I don't know. Somebody like that.
But to answer the whole Jay-Z and Big Daddy, yeah, Jay. As much as I respect and admire Kane, Jay got that on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, Jay would.
Even
And
Jay's
mind,
bad albums is better than Kane's bad albums.
and mind
Right.
you, Jay-Z studied Big Daddy Kane. Like Kane used to
Right,
bring
Hmm.
Jay on tours and shit.
right.
Ronnie said, any thoughts on BET's tribute to Andre Harrell? I actually love the tribute.
I
Like,
missed it. I came in on the end credits when they were showing like the different pictures of him and other people. That was
Yeah,
nice.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, it's been so long since I watched BET. I can't remember the last thing I
same,
watched.
same.
well, y'all know they're doing the Uptown Records miniseries, right?
I heard about that.
When are they releasing that? That biopic.
Well, now they're gonna kind of rush it since Andre Harrell died, so now I'm kind
Right.
of worried about
Y'all,
it
yeah,
now.
they gonna rush it.
Just
Oh God,
take your time.
Well, I heard it was already done. It's just that I don't know how
what?
much further. They said it was
That's
already
not
done.
that's not what I heard. Shit.
No?
I ain't been hearing about that.
Oh wow.
'Cause I think that shit's
And
gonna
Dang.
drop later on this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like probably like around
and,
the winter.
and the BT Awards are still going on, so I guess they're doing it like virtual.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
20th.
Really?
That's a
Yep.
weird 20th anniversary and it's virtual. That's a
Hmm.
That's
man.
yeah. I was just about to say that. How are you gonna do like a whole entire award show virtually?
I don't know.
And believe it or
That's
not, go ahead, Ash.
no. I said that's just so
Right.
weird to me.
And believe it or not, last year's BT Awards was not that bad though.
Yeah, I remember you
I like the
saying that.
Mary tribute. That was great.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that
Yeah.
too. But it's just been years since I watched the BET Awards or pretty much any award show. To be honest, I kind of just stopped peeping in like that.
Yeah.
I know my show on BT is coming back the 27th, American Soul. Oh, see, I cannot wait, boy.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be the day.
Mm.
I don't want nobody fucking bothering me. Like I don't want
Mm.
nobody fucking bothering me and shit. Like that's my quarantine right there. Shit. But speaking of album covers, I know I mentioned this to you, Try, but remember the Super Lover C and Casanova Rudd album?
Hmm.
That one album that I said that looked like a ghetto ass Hallmark card or some shit.
Right. I remember
Like Ashley, if you want to laugh, type in "girls I got 'em locked" and just look at the album.
Girls, I got them.
that. Oh man.
Oh shit!
Girls, I got them locked.
Yeah,
Okay, hold up. Okay, I'm looking for the album cover now. Hold up, hold up, hold up. All right, hold up.
Track masters and beat miners.
damn, that's
I,
hard,
I,
man.
nah, I'd rather see track masters against the Hitmen
Really?
or Jimmy Jam and Terry
Oh
Lewis.
Lord.
I'd rather see Trackmaster against Hitman too because
Right.
just for that vibe alone and shit. You know what
You
I'm saying?
put the beat miners against the beat nuts. That's a better matchup.
Yeah, Ronnie, Soul Train all day, man.
Yeah, Soul Train definitely.
I mean, I
Soul
respect
Train
Bandstand,
was.
but Soul Train just had that special flavor.
Yeah,
I was too little to remember American Bandstand. I don't remember too many people performing in that show.
I think that show been off the air. I think long before I even was born too.
Right.
So,
Oh yeah.
what year
Yeah,
did American Bandstand end?
I think '89. I'm about to look it up right now.
I'm like, no, I don't even
Yeah,
remember.
Okay.
1989. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did not even exist back then. So
Yeah, but one thing I would say about Dick Clark and like Ed Sullivan, they really
yeah,
did put like a lot of African Americans in the mainstream, like with the whole Motown and James Brown.
yeah,
So
Right.
I would
yeah, yeah,
American Bandstand respect, but it's not like bad, but Soul
yeah.
Train is
But Soul Train was more tailored for us.
Right.
right. But yo, I got a story to tell y'all, man. Shit.
Story time with Reg. Hey.
So I have one of my friends. I have a friend that he pretty much got his tied up the job pretty much, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got fired the first time, mind you, the first time. And relax, hold up, and then the way he got fired was kind of fucked up and shit. So I told him go back to straighten out with your boss. You know,
Mm-hmm.
straighten out with your boss if you really want this job. So he was
Mhm.
excited like last week, mind you, last week when he got his job back.
Mm-hmm.
Now this nigga told me yesterday I got fired again. So I'm like, how the fuck you got fired again? That's a long story. So I came over to his spot, right? And so pretty much he picked the wrong time to stand up to his boss. Let's just So he likes to say that his boss shows off in front of his employees and stuff like that. And
Right.
so he got tired of it. So pretty much he told his boss that he got tired of his stuff, and his boss was like, I'm not no babysitter. And he told the boss, fuck you. Fuck you to the boss. So
Um,
as soon as he said that, this is my face. Really? And then what got me was what the boss said. If I ever see you around this area again, I'm gonna call the police.
wow.
Yo. And so he told me this shit, and he was like all nonchalant about it. I was looking at myself like,
What?
so you picked the wrong time to stand up to your boss, literally.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, but you know what? It's all good.
Is it?
I might
How's it all
get
good?
he's determined he's about to get another job. So I'm like, okay.
All
I said,
right.
okay.
Wow.
He has that confidence, so just don't tell
Uh-huh.
your boss fuck you. Don't tell your
That's
new
fair.
boss fuck you
That's
and
fair.
shit. You know,
Yeah.
because just the way I heard him say, my boss be showing off. I'm just like, please don't tell me you did what I thought. Because and on some real shit, you got motherfuckers unemployed right now, right?
Right.
You got
Yeah. Either
motherfuckers
they got their
struggling to get a
hours
motherfucking
reduced or
job.
their jobs are temporarily closed.
Right. Your black ass should have been fucking grateful. You got a fucking
Yes.
second chance.
Mm-hmm.
Your black ass should have been fucking grateful. You got a fucking second chance and shit.
Right.
You know how
But you
rare
over
that
here
is?
telling your boss fuck you and you just nonchalant about it. While little Sally out here is selling her clothes just to get fucking clothes to pay for her kids dinner time and shit. Fuck out of here.
We gonna do some rough times out here.
Shit. And I just don't understand. And I'm not on my Doja Cat. I'm not on my Doja Cat shit, so I don't want no one saying Reggie's on his fuck black fish and fuck this. Like, no, 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 no,
No.
no. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. I'm just speaking about niggas. And if you guys want a clear example of what I'm talking about, go listen to Chris Rock's sketch, Niggas versus Black People. Y'all
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about.
Right.
One of the best comedy sketches of all time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, sometimes motherfuckers, they be having so much fucking opportunity that they waste it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are struggling at this moment. You want to tell your boss, fuck you. When your boss gave you a motherfucking second chance?
Second chance.
Are you
Yep.
fucking kidding me right now?
Don't mess that up, and you messed it up.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers. Shit.
Dang.
But yeah, I just had to get that rant out the way.
Yeah.
Because that
You're
shit
right.
kind of bugged me. That shit bugged me and stuff. Because I got laid
Yeah.
off my job myself.
Right.
I'm still getting paid. I'm still getting paid and whatnot. Still.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Because I mean, my job had to temporarily close like in mid-March, and I had to apply for unemployment benefits since then. And thank God I still get benefits for
Right.
that. And it's like I'm making more money with me not working versus when I was.
Right.
Shit.
That's the crazy part.
But anyway, moving on for that tomfoolery or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a dope question from Ronnie. Dreamgirls 2006 version or Sparkle 2012 version? Ooh.
Dreamgirls.
Dream girls. Yeah.
I'm gonna be the minority and pick Sparkle. To keep it
Really?
going.
You thought I was
Oh,
better than
okay.
Dream Girls?
Let me be real. The original Sparkle sucked. You know, Irene Cara, dope actress, but the original Sparkle sucked. It had to take a miracle to transform that movie around. Dreamgirls was always good.
Right.
From Jennifer Hart, from like the plays, it was always good.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
the Hart version, they really did their thing with that one. And in my opinion, Mike Epps did his thing in that movie. He legitimately played a bad guy in that movie.
Right.
Mike Epps.
Mm.
And this is the same nigga that was like, man, why y'all didn't help me when she was chasing me in Next Friday? Y'all,
Day, yeah.
why y'all didn't help me? Ice Cube was like, I was trying to help your scary ass. I was just trying to help your scary ass.
Lord.
But yeah, I'm gonna pick Sparkle over Dreamgirls. And Dreamgirls is cool. I like the Dreamgirls and shit, but I like it for different reasons than what everybody else likes it for, if that makes sense.
Right.
Right.
Nigga, you can't ask questions like favorite song from Michael Jackson. What?
That's
Man,
too
this
hard.
list is too long.
Shit.
That song alone that they played during the end credits of Andre's special, I love that song.
Oh, okay.
The one that Wu Massacre sample for Our Dreams.
I gotta
Forgot the
even
name of
listen
that.
to that Room Massacre track.
It's one of those early Michael songs when he went solo.
Oh Lord.
Oh, yeah, those ones, those are the ones that some Michael Jackson fans don't even know about that shit.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of good MJ songs that I can't name just one. It's so many that I've heard or listened to over the years that even
Right.
prior to him passing away, I've listened to.
Right. I'm gonna go with one of my favorites, Can't Let Her Go Away from the Dangerous album.
Oh, yeah.
That beat, man, shit. Oh fuck, damn.
Mm.
Teddy Riley, like
Yeah,
as
he
much
did
as
his
I give
thing
Teddy,
on that. Yes.
Dangerous is his best work production wise.
Oh, yeah. My mom loves that album. My mom loves the Dangerous
Definitely.
album.
That's an underrated album.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah,
That's
if
my
he wasn't
that's my
doing all the
favorite.
BS back then, that album should have really took off to the stratosphere, man.
It could have been almost as big as Thriller,
Yes.
I agree.
but those white people were trying to get him with that child
Oh,
molestation.
Oh my God, that
the
whole
name of the
child
song, the name of the
molestation
song is
thing.
called "We're Almost There." It's an early Michael solo joint.
We're almost there.
I think I heard
Yeah,
that. Right? Yeah.
and Wu
I don't
Massacre
think I've
they
heard that.
sampled it for Our Dreams. That was like the first song off the Wu Massacre album.
I don't think I've listened to that one.
But
Yeah, I
they
heard
play
that.
that on the end credits of the Andre Harrell special.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, there's
What
too
about
many Michael Jackson songs for me to
Yeah,
list, but
too many, way too many.
I'll just say one of them. You Are Not Alone.
good
Great song.
song? Creepy video.
Yes. Yeah, creepy video, but I like the song. Yeah.
Why was the video creepy?
Look, the haircut Michael had
Yes.
on, the Legend of Zelda background that they were having sex with.
He needed
Yes.
a haircut at that time, though.
Background.
He needed a new look.
I'm not
Look,
against him getting a new look. It's just the way that it looked on him. It didn't suit him. That's the problem.
like oh man, and it's just like the whole it's like the bare chest of it all.
Oh my
Like,
God. Yes.
Michael.
Okay.
Yes,
He
Michael.
was white.
We know you're trying. This is your sex symbol moment, Michael. We know that.
Yeah, but
At
it
least put a
wasn't
gold
working.
chain around you or something, Michael. Man,
You said what?
at least put on a gold chain or something, Michael.
Shit.
Nah, I couldn't picture him with no gold chain. Like, I'm
Tito, hold
sorry.
my chain. He like, Tito, hold my chain.
Michael had more gold on his outfits than jewelry.
Yeah,
You know,
Shit.
that was his goal.
yeah. I'll admit the outfits. No man in the world could top that when it came to his clothes. Not even his own brothers.
Man, we're not even gonna talk about his own brother when it comes to outfits and shit, man. Hell, even the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like even when they got inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, all the brothers wore suits. This nigga Michael had to do the absolute most with his outfit. Had his little army thing, his army thingamajig, whatever. Talk about, I don't like that angle. I like this angle.
He didn't say that.
Michael Shade, man. I'm saying, Brad, what you gonna do? Oh, what's up, Alonzo, my nigga? How do we feel about people taking 6ix9ine seriously? To be honest, man,
that's what I said. I'm like, why not ignore him? Like, why is Snoop Dogg offended by what he say? Like, you only gonna get offended by what he says if what he says is true. So if what 6ix9ine is saying about Snoop cheating on his wife and all that, then that's why you're gonna get mad at him. But I mean, if it's not true, why are you even giving him all the attention?
Yeah, because like with the whole Snoop thing, like not only did you feed into it, but now you're exposed now because you cheat on your wife again, and then this nigga's still snitching on Billboard. Talk about
I don't even pay attention to none of
I'm
that.
supposed to be on #1. How Ariana Grande and Justin? I was like, this nigga snitching.
You know what though? I don't think he's lying about it.
What?
True, I don't think he's lying too. But their fan bases, it's like
Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, their fan bases are just astronomical.
Yeah, because they'll support like the white fan bases. They'll support you to the day they die.
Oh yeah.
This nigga 6ix9ine stay snitching. Talk about I'm supposed to be on #1. He sounds like how this reminds me how DJ Khaled felt when Tyler the Creator's Igor got #1. He got #2. He was still bitching about that shit.
Right. And he was bitching about that.
Like fuck out. Like nigga, he's still #3 or #4 in the chart. Like shut the fuck up. Like
just shut up.
Be glad that you did.
Like nigga, I bet you this nigga gonna come out thinking like he Tupac after how Tupac got out of prison and shit.
Oh God, no.
Because now he knows if anybody touches him, the feds got his back. He knows that's why he's doing all this shit because the feds got his back.
But he ain't got Tupac's music though. That's the thing.
Nope.
You die, then you die. Nobody gonna remember you.
Exactly.
All right. I mean,
shout out to my team. Pac won last night. I had a beat battle.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, that was fun. Yo, that shit was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that.
Did you play that Out on Bail song?
No, but yo, I went through there's a couple songs that Reg, shout out to Reg, because Reg had like the perfect set list for me. And there's only 1 or 2 that I changed, but everything else I stayed the same. And I wanted to include like a soundtrack, so soundtrack cut. So I put Pain from the Above the Rim soundtrack.
I love that song. I love that song.
Yes. And I wanted to include like a Tupac verse. So I wanted to get the Scarface joint from Smile, but I ended up putting the Bone Thugs Thug Love joint. That was just great.
Yeah.
And there was Hit 'Em Up. I had to put that on there. But it was great. It was like pick the best. I picked like the best 20 Pac hits I could pick. So, and he has so much more. So
yeah,
man. I love that one scene in Above the Rim when Shep was pretty much playing. You know how in that scene he was just playing basketball, but it was like invisible and shit because
right.
Yeah.
And fucking Tupac's character. What's Tupac's character? I keep forgetting his character's name. His character pretty much was just like. No, that was Juice. This is Above the Rim.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. Oh God. I remember watching Above the Rim so many times. I forgot his character's name in that. Bird.
Yeah, Bird.
Okay.
Birdie.
Like, I don't know. Like Tupac's acting in that movie was. I think I like his acting more in that movie than Juice.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but
really,
he just had like that a more darker, sinister. Yet it was like he was like Birdie was like more calculated. Like Bishop was just a fucking savage.
Yeah.
A fucking savage, like caught up in the system. But Birdie, it was just like he has he has his purpose why he does the shit he does, but at the same time,
Right.
his thug persona like overshadows it all and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
but could you imagine like if Pac would have lived? Imagine what his movie career would have been like now.
Oh shit.
He would have had an Oscar by now, I think.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Hmm.
cause I know prior to his death, I know John Singleton, when he did Baby Boy, the role of Jody was meant for Pac.
Right.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why they had that tribute to him in the movie with the Hail Mary.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But I could
Yeah,
possibly like would have seen him in Baby Boy like that too. I think he would have pulled that off.
Oh yeah.
Ice Cube was supposed to be in the movie too. He was supposed to play Omar Gooding's character, Pete.
Right.
Really.
Wow.
I can just picture Ice Cube right now. Y'all over there insinuating on me?
Hmm. Yep.
You know what?
With
I
his
think Cube
afro.
would have pulled that off too.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah.
hell
For
yeah,
sure.
man. Shit.
For sure.
P and Rodney were my favorite characters in that whole fucking movie and shit.
Oh,
But
oh yeah.
the one thing that Omar Gooding had me rolling was when he was trying to talk about being saved, and this nigga got all up in the fucking camera. Like, I'm at my mama's house, running around in the fucking house. I'm like, okay. I like Omar Gooding, but nigga, back up for the camera and shit. Shit. I counted all his fucking beard hair in that whole fucking scene. Then, rock. Shit. It was like, is this Jody? Living in my
Yeah.
girl, getting my girl pregnant? Nigga, you's a bitch. Rodney came out of prison. What's up, baby? Yo, Snoop had me rolling that whole fucking movie.
Yep.
I know.
Jody, is that you, Jody? Come and take your son. I hate his ass anyway.
Crazy.
Mm.
Then the kid was like, I hate you. I hate you too, little nigga. You ain't my fucking
I'm like, dang.
It was savage.
I know he didn't care, man.
I hate you. Homeboy built himself up for it. Man, fuck your fort. Like, okay, it's one thing to say I hate you to your son, but you
Right.
did not have to kick the boy's fort.
I know.
You
That's
know
why
my
I
daddy?
felt. That's why I'm like, dang, really? I mean, I know he ain't your kid, but
You know my daddy?
I hate you too, little nigga.
I
I mean,
hate
I'm
you.
like, dang,
I
you a
hate
grown
you.
man telling a kid that? I'm like, dang.
I hate you.
No, but see, with me sometimes, I don't know what it is about me, but when it comes to like them dark scenes, I know that scene was not supposed to be meant as funny, but I was cracking up.
I was dying, yo. That's hilarious.
Like, I be laughing when Old Dog killed that Asian couple in Medicine Society.
Right.
I was laughing when he killed that nigga over the cheeseburger. He's like, anybody want a cheeseburger?
Oh my god.
That's a little cheeseburger. Get that shit out of here.
When fucking Nino Brown was getting shot at in the wedding. And what
Right.
killed me was, I don't know if this was intentional by Wesley Snipes or how he gonna do all that slipping and she almost slipping away. Then he gonna grab the little girl and use it as a shield.
That was messed up though, for real. Like,
Wow.
dang.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like he didn't think
Nino,
1 minute. He was like, come here.
that was
Then homegirl was like,
Nino was ruthless. He didn't care.
I seen you kill
Nino
two
did not care.
Cancel
That
that.
old man, yo. That old man was funny.
Mm.
Adelaida! Your soul is so quiet in hell. Oh,
Like, what is he saying? What? What did he call him?
Adelaida.
Adelaida.
What?
He was like, you don't understand. You reap
I
what
don't
you
understand what you're
sow.
saying, old man.
Yo, and but the one character I really did not care for, and you might hate me, try, was fucking Christopher Williams' character. I ain't
Oh,
care
God.
for him.
Kareem, pretty motherfucker.
Shit. $1
Sit your
million.
$5 ass down before I make change. Classic line. That's the
Motherfucking
best line of
Jackson
any.
hand. when I first saw that thing, I thought he stabbed G Money's hand at first. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
He's like, it's your fucking fault.
Yeah, I thought he did that too.
I was like, yo, damn, he stabbed G Money's
hand. Bro, that was savage, man.
And Wesley said he was going to take that movie, but he did not want Nino Brown to be likable.
Well, he did that.
He did a great job.
Sure
he should have got an Oscar for that.
I know.
He should have got an Oscar for that role.
I know. He made sure that Nino wasn't a likable character in New Jack City. I know that.
Right. Because think about it, like Al Pacino when he played Tony Montana, pretty much like he did some redeemable thing. Like he didn't want to kill that cat with kids and his wife and shit. He's like, fuck that.
Right.
The only one redeemable thing he did got him killed.
Right.
Crazy.
Or when he was in a restaurant, and this is my favorite scene in the whole movie. He's talking about how say hello to the bad guy scene.
Right.
Or fucking when Michelle Pfeiffer was like, her pussy is so swollen or some shit.
Right. I think that has something to do with it too, like because he wanted a kid so bad, and that he couldn't get a kid with his wife, and that he didn't want to. He didn't believe in killing kids or whatever. He had like a code, so
yeah,
you know, Nino didn't kids.
It reminds me of that one Scarface song from the first album where he killed a gangster, but he adopted the kid and shit. Reminds me of that.
Right, true.
Yeah, Scarface. Speaking of Scarface, y'all trying to talk about The World Is Yours album one day, the second album?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah, because you know the collection videos this week too. So
when is that? When is it that? I gotta tell DJ Nelson the day for that.
It's this Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Y'all told Eric? I don't see Eric in here.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna text him right now. I got him on Twitter and shit. So.
Yeah, he followed me on Twitter too.
Yeah, I know this nigga Eric, man. He's gonna come out with that crack. I know that shit right now.
He gonna come out with the good stuff, man.
What time is it?
8.
It's the 29th at 8 o'clock.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, and I finally got my last album. It's pretty much an album I pretty much hated, but I still added it for my collection. But yeah. It's a No Limit album. That's all I want to say.
Wow.
And if y'all been watching my channel, y'all might know what album I'm talking about, but I'm gonna keep it under wraps for right now. But this, I cannot wait, man. I got some shit. Shout out to fucking Hoovy, man. Hoovy supplied me with that shit too, man. And then I'm working on this beef episode too. I'm working on that. Still about to go on my break like early June. Yep.
New Jack City or Menace to Society?
Oh wow.
I gotta go with New Jack. Man, I like Menace is classic. I gotta go with New Jack. I actually went to the theater to see that one.
Oh wow. Was it packed?
Yes. Huh?
Was it packed?
Was it bad?
No, was it packed?
It wasn't crowded. It was people in there, but it wasn't like standing room only or nothing, you know.
True.
Oh, okay.
The only movie that I went to see ever that was standing room only was Sin City. Sin City Part 1. I had to sit on the floor because it was like everywhere was like crowded.
Oh wow.
There was no seats, nothing. It was like that was the opening night I went to see that. And that was like jam packed for that one.
Yeah. One more thing before I end off this vid. What do you personally think of Ice-T's acting in New Jack City? Because I've heard a lot of people say mixed reactions to that.
I thought it was good. I mean, I think Ice-T's a better. I think he's progressed over years as an actor. You know that's why he's still on Law and Order for like 20-something years. You know.
Yeah.
I think he did his thing, but definitely Wesley Snipes was the star of that film.
Yeah.
I do admit sometimes with the writing of Ice-T, like when he be trying to act tough, like this old biscuit head, like it be coming off as okay. That's one thing about New Jack City. Like sometimes some of the insults. You said what?
You could tell it was freestyling that shit.
But Ice-T's best role is Danny Up from New York Undercover. That's his best role.
Oh yeah, definitely. I
He was
agree.
he was crazy in that role.
Hmm.
Like coming up to the hospital with flowers and killing somebody.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Like he don't want
He
to end
killed
up
Eddie. He killed Eddie, man.
for real. He did kill Eddie, that bastard. Shit, man. New, New York
Uh,
Undercover episode is coming. It's coming.
that was great. That was a
You
great,
know what?
great
I think
time
they
on New
have
York
the
Undercover.
whole series of New York Undercover on Hulu.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Yeah,
play with me. Don't play with me right now.
they
I'm
need
not
that.
BSing, bro. Like,
Ah, shit.
We gotta discuss that TV show. We gotta discuss that.
But I'm telling you right now,
It's a must.
no,
they're
wait,
gonna
hold
try
up.
to.
I take that back. Never
Hmm.
mind. I'm thinking of NYPD Blue. My bad, man.
Oh, another classic show. I love that
Oh,
show.
NYPD Blue?
right.
Yep, another
Yeah, yeah,
classic.
that's on Hulu. That's the one I was thinking about on Hulu. My bad, man.
You good? But yeah, I'm telling you, since Andre Harrell died, I bet you they might try to release his show on DVD soon, or
What
come to
show?
streaming services. New York Undercover.
Right.
I'm surprised they didn't do that way sooner.
They they didn't release it because of they have to pay the royalty to the artist.
For the
Yep.
music used in the. Oh my
Like
God.
like the artist that was on the show, they had to pay royalties to them. Then they never paid that Craig Matthews. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
They
and
crazy.
they didn't want to pay them.
That's
and
stupid.
fuck Dick Wolf too, because he would go out of his way to promote like Law and Order, release all these DVDs, but then when it comes to New York Undercover, he would just leave that shit to the side. So fuck Dick
Yeah.
Wolf and shit. So fuck him. But anyway, I'm about to just end off this video right
Mm.
here and there because I have to let my webcam cool out a little bit. But yeah, this was actually a pretty fun review. Very
Yeah.
fun review
Definitely.
because like I mentioned before, Escape Off the Hook 1995. This album is very good. We're going to talk about Traces of My Lipstick sometime, maybe next month. I'll let y'all know about that. Also, if you guys have been following the Patreon page, make sure y'all take a gander in picking out the poll and whatnot. As I said in my monthly reviews, I got Eminem Relapse, Jada Kiss of Death. So whoever has the most reviews, I'm definitely going to review that and also support the Patreon and the channel as well too. Thank y'all so much for keeping the chat lit and everything like that. Hope everyone has a very good night. Stay safe during this time. Make sure y'all don't do anything crazy during this Memorial Day weekend. Peace.
Peace.